There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Chicken Zero.
Check. Check. There I am. Hello.
Check.
Sounds like sound is good. What's up, everybody? This is an impromptu episode of Resident Chicken Zero. I'm your man, Andrew. And I'm taking a break from doing this. I'm getting my office set up. If you look around it's a mess in here. And I'd like to get better internet in here. I'm trying to use my internet in my house, but my office is kind of off to the side, and I don't get the best internet. I can get to work for the most part, but like downloading games, and I have such a cool computer that it's like I'm gonna have to suck it up and pay for some extra internet. If you had told me even 5 years ago that I was gonna be living in a house that needed 2 internet providers to cover the whole area, I would be like, you're an idiot. But here we are. I made it, Mom. I wanted to... Anyways, I was going to show you guys some stuff, talk about a couple things, and then I'll be gone. What is the name of that band? Heteromorphic Zoo. So I know that the intro to this said happy or Thanksgiving special, but check out the band, and I'll show you their YouTube really quick. Check out this band, Heteromorphic Zoo. They're super cool. I believe the guitarist and the drummer talked to me. I sent them a comment and they responded, and they said to use their music whenever I wanted, and they are very cool. It's a great EP. I can't wait to listen to more music from them. Very fun. Very cool band. Alright. Let's pull me back up here. So this isn't going to be too long. I tried to see if David was online. Maybe we could have had a conversation. I did a Christmas special. There is a Christmas special that went up. Episode... I don't know. We'll see here in a second. I'm going to show you guys some alternative forms of entertainment. I know some of you are wondering where I've been, or you missed the fact that I was going to be taking a little breather from doing this streaming thing. But I miss it. I've been working on my office. I've been doing stuff to get back to the streaming stuff. I have all these games I want to play, and things I'm excited to try doing. But we're kind of I'm at a point where I got to get things set up in here a little bit better to do a good stream. So I'm going to show you some other things that I'm doing. So if you're having withdrawals, this is the Twitch stream to watch right now, man. I got all kinds of stuff I'm always tinkering with. But first, we gotta talk about some Magic the Gathering shit, because I got some things to talk about. First up, it's the end of the year. At the end of every year, I want to show you guys our scoreboard. I started this very late in the year, but whoop, I won. As you can see, I have 5 wins. Brandon has 3 and Kira has 3. And Brian got 0. It wasn't Brian's fault. He only played a couple games with us. Out of, what is that? Is that math? 11 games that we've played since I started doing this. And one of my wins, the Gilliland's deck, is obviously not the most fair. Now, take note, I was keeping track of Spell Table as well. I've only got one game on Spell Table, and it was with my Veto deck. So I'd like to have more wins there. My Veto win over here, this Veto win down here, was last night at the card shop. I fucking rolled on some dudes. But Brendan was there, so I felt inclined to add it to this. I think I'm going to carry this scoreboard on the next year and see if we can, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll restart those scores. Kind of a fun thing to do. I would like to do more games on here, and I'm going to show you guys why I'm thinking this. On, how do I do this? Okay. I caught a glimpse of what is to come for Magic, and this is kind of what we're looking at for the future. And this happens every couple of years, but I have no interest in any of this, to be honest with you. We have Cars coming out in February. Not on here. Innistrad is getting re-released. Some Innistrad cards are coming out in January. But what did we get last year? Ravnica. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, I love Innistrad, but I have so much of those cards. We just went through Innistrad recently again, within the last couple of years. That's cool, man. I know people are fans of that. We got Cars. It's kind of like the Cowboy set that came out last year. And then in April we got Dragons. I don't really care about Dragons, to be honest with you, but cool. I know some people are going to be excited about Final Fantasy. I am a fan of Final Fantasy, but I don't know if I... The only one I'm kind of interested in won't be out until August, and that's Edge of Eternities. And I believe that's gonna be more Eldrazi, which is kind of like, at this point, I don't even know what they should do, to be honest with you. I don't have advice. This is my personal preference. Like, if you're excited for this stuff, more power to you. The only one I might be slightly interested in, out of the 3 normal Magic sets, would be Edge of Eternities, and out of these Universes Beyond things that I've talked about this a lot in the past. I'm not completely against it. I think it's kind of cool to have like other licenses come in. Spider-Man might be cool. I could be wrong on that. And nobody convinced, Wizards of the Coast otherwise with that Secret Lair drop with Storm and Wolverine and all that. You idiots spent so much money on that. So it's, Spider-Man's coming. And then I don't know what they're doing on at the end of the year. They're going to do another Universes Beyond. And then I was looking at this year. What did we get this year? We have Ravnica at the beginning of the year. We got my favorite set this year was a Universes Beyond, so it was Fallout, which I got every single Commander deck from that. I was stoked on Fallout. I think all of us were. If I can ever get Brian back over here, he's got a lot going on right now, but if I can ever get Brian back over here, I'd like him to show off his Fallout binder that he made. He went nuts on that set, man. He's got like the coolest binder I've ever seen. And then we got Cowboys. We got Assassin's Creed, which there is some cool stuff in Assassin's Creed, but I didn't need an Assassin's Creed Magic set. Bloomburrow, like cute little animals, whatever. It's kind of cool, I guess. What came after Bloomburrow? It's all running together at this point. Duskmourn. I liked Duskmourn. Duskmourn was cool. And then now we have Foundations, which is a core set. Somebody was arguing with me about that. It's the core set for 2024. That's what Foundations is. It's cool. It's a good set. Especially if you're new, but there's like extras. It's a little bit. It's slightly better than a core set, but it's a core set. Not a core set, a core set. Don't be a pervert. Okay, so this is what's coming up, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy cards at all, but I think I'm gonna focus more on what I have my own little things that I'm doing with this game that I feel are more creative and more fun than just pouring my money into this further than I already have. Honestly, I'm looking at like possibly I have so many cards. So I don't know. Maybe we can figure out a way to sell some of these cards or something this year. Yeah, there will be more about that next year. Later on in the year when I get back to streaming, we'll talk. Maybe I don't know, man. I have so many. I've been collecting them for so long now that I can sit out for a year and not lose too much sleep. I don't comment on this if you guys care. Like, or is anybody? So far, the only one I've heard is Spider-Man, and I think I agree. I think Spider-Man looks the coolest, and that's ridiculous. I can see myself getting a commander deck, especially if you have like the right villain in there. Because Spider-Man, for me, it's like DC. You have to have good villains to have a good superhero story, right? Batman's my favorite DC because of its villain, because of Batman's villains. I don't really care much about Batman, but I like Spider-Man. Was like, for me, that was the first superhero that was kind of like I can't relate to Bruce Wayne really. I could kind of relate to Peter Parker, I think, especially when I was a kid. So whatever, let's not. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. Okay, so I'm taking a break. I hope you guys are cool with that. I know some people were not happy with this horrible announcement that I wasn't going to be streaming anymore. I know I'm a big deal on here. You guys are just going to have to carry on without me. But if you're having a lot of withdrawals, I have uploaded probably more videos this year than I have in a long time. So check this out. I haven't really done this before. Kind of like separated everything, but if you like this and you're interested and you think I'm entertaining enough, check this out. Minimize that. Okay. So, there's a YouTube for Resident Chicken Zero. The link's on the Twitch page. You guys, if you like this, you probably have looked at here. We have all of our episodes that we've done. Oh, I made the Christmas special a bonus episode, which I don't think I have those really. I don't know. Anyways, we did 18 episodes, and I was doing my best, and I will continue to do this when we come back for the second season or whatever you want to call it. I was trying to have a variety of, like, I don't want to end up just sitting here talking every episode, right? So I was playing Resident Evil 1 on that. I showed off a deck I made by hand. Like, I created my own custom deck with its own mechanics and everything. It's not even a proxy deck. It's like my own horrific invention. We watched Blood Diner. I made a movie out of a video game that I played with Brian and David. Showed off Scarface. More Resident Evils. Watch Burial Ground. So there's like a variety to these episodes. So it's definitely not a podcast, really. I mean, you could put this on and listen to it in the background. It's kind of the idea, because some of the episodes are pretty long. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with, the average views being 20 or so, a little under 20 on some of them. That's okay. So there's the main show. And I just kind of have it split up, so you got your shorts, then the video game streams, which these, I'm not getting views off of these for the main page. anytime I stream, it goes to the stream archive, right? So this will probably just end up on the stream archive. I don't see myself re-uploading this to the main channel. I did a Magic the Gathering and then MTG on Spell Table, which was a lot of fun. I want to do more of those. It's a lot of fun just playing with random strangers. But there you go. There's a channel, and then I did the stream archive, which is going to have more videos, right? So if I'm just jumping on and doing a random video game stream, it's just going to end up on here. Not as much love goes into the... I get them uploaded, and you can sift through this if you so choose. But that's kind of... I think I'm going to stick with this format. I was talking about streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, and I kind of like having the buffer of Twitch, editing it, and then putting it onto YouTube. So this never even played on Twitch. This is cool though. This is I hate the thumbnail they chose for me. I've never figured out how to edit this little portion of, like, you know how like when you, and there might be a way, I don't know. I did pick this cool ass picture though. I took all of my old video game videos that I've been doing over the years, and I've smashed them together into an hour. And it's just a bunch of music and silly stuff from video games, because I've been streaming video games for a while now, so I thought it was fun. Take it or leave it. I made it a bonus episode. Alright. Oh, and then Charlie has his own YouTube too, which is pretty cool. And it's been getting some views. Look at that kid go. He picked all this. I'm gonna keep working on this with him. He really likes streaming, so he's got his own thing going on too, and that's been fun doing that with him. My main YouTube that I'm focusing on right now, and the one that's getting the most views is, well, it's getting there. Is my Space Dog Maniacs YouTube. This is what I want to make movies on. I want to do feature-length movies, and am I... Okay, I look good. I'm scratching my leg, sorry. I got eczema. I eventually want to do feature-length movies on here. Right now we're just doing shorts. So we did a run in 2023, and it's me and my kids just making silly movies. And we just did our second run, which ends with a feature-length documentary. So I'm pretty happy with the views I'm getting on these at the moment. And then the most popular video on here is me and Charlie slapping each other dressed like... It's so silly. That's okay though. I did get an angry response. I made a documentary about hating my dog, and I don't think people appreciated it very much, because I flipped him off at one point and yelled at him. He had just dug a hole in the carpet, but people don't. They're like, you shouldn't ever talk to your dog like that. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's supposed to be funny. I guess being mean to a dog isn't funny. I wasn't like beating him up or anything, and he sleeps next to me every night. He's just a funny guy. Anyways, yeah. So there you go. So that's my main YouTube. My main focus is on there. We're gonna be doing some new videos for this for next year that I'm really excited about. So, Space Dog Maniacs, check it out. And I think you can get to this YouTube through the stream archive. I have them posted. I don't think this is linked onto anything, but if you're on TikTok, my name is Super PCP Godzilla, and my name is Gojira on there. I never really expected to update this for very long, but it kind of is doing really well. I'm averaging about, I don't know, it looks like 300 views a video, 100 to 300 depending on what I upload, and there's a lot of clips and stuff from the stream ending up on here, but I think this is a pretty fun format to just upload quick little silly clips. And I'm almost to 550 followers on there, and then I'm repping Resident Chicken Zero on there onto YouTube. So that's pretty fun. Check out that card. I just got that card the other day. It's so weird. Anyways, okay. And then the last thing I just wanted to show you guys before I shove off, I have my personal YouTube, which you guys are all welcome to check the stuff out on here. I've been doing this for years. This is my longest running YouTube. My name's Dad Drew on there. My name's Andrew, as you guys know. I have a kid, so I changed it to Dad Drew. Plus Brian and Dak used to call me Dad Drew all the time. I'm very fatherly, I guess. So just a bajillion videos on here. Projects, we got Space Dog Maniac stuff. Zombie Crew Productions was my old movie thing. I showed the dead baby on here. And then like features would be like longer form videos. I did an hour and a half review of Nigel Bach's Bad Ben movies. I watched all of them, which there's a lot, and I did it in like a week. It's like called the Bad Ben Gauntlet. Fun stuff. So this, my personal YouTube is kind of just whatever I want. I used to have a vlog which has 100 episodes. The vlog's pretty cool. The first episode is 1988 at my first birthday party, and it goes all the way up to about, I don't know, 2 years ago. So Charlie being born, all that's on here. So if you're interested, like, that's probably the most real I am. And then I have all these video game streams I've already done over the years, which there's a lot. Like I've been doing this since, I've been streaming games since 2019 was when I started doing it. So these are just the ones that I liked, and a lot of them don't have like commentary or anything. I've been working on Kingdom Hearts and Earth Defense Force 5 lately. That's kind of what I've been doing, is playing on my PS4. I have so many games on there. And then of course Resident Evil. So Resident Evil 2 Remake, this would have been my first game stream. So 5 years ago. Fun stuff, man. So if you're missing me over the next few months and you're like, I really could go for some Andrew, I think this is where it's at. And of course Space Dog Maniacs. But so look me up on TikTok. I don't know if we're gonna have TikTok for much longer, to be honest with you, but if we do, there I am. And if maybe I'll include a clip on TikTok, like here's other stuff that you guys can check out, you know. I don't really do Vimeo anymore, but yeah, man, go ahead and subscribe to that stuff if you like what you saw on here. I think that's it, guys. I didn't really get to talk about any of that stuff. Not really worth anything, I guess. Me updating. Keep it short, right? I had some magic stuff. I don't know. I don't know why I needed to tell you guys I don't really care about next year. Maybe I'm not alone on that. Some of the sets look really stupid to me. But I'm definitely making some new stuff. And I haven't shown you guys all the stuff I made. I showed you guys the Gilliland's deck and that was it. So when we get back, and I'd like to play more cards. Like live, like streaming cards. Not just on Spell Table, but like in person and stuff. I feel like that's a lot of fun to do that. And if you go to that Dad Drew YouTube, I'm getting ready to play Ghost Recon Into the Wildlands for the first time in years. Go in there and be a mercenary in a open world. So not the same as me streaming on here. Yeah, that's it. That's all you guys get. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you all have a good New Year's. I'm okay. Everything's good. Just working. I'm on vacation now, so I'm gonna be farting off for the next couple days. And Charlie and I have got a project that we're working on. I don't think it's gonna be done anytime soon, but I should be back around more frequently, probably around February or March. Usually I wake up, I'm kind of like a bear. I gotta go into hibernation during the winter. So thank you guys for the messages and stuff. I really appreciate it. When we come back, I'll make it more parent I'll make the Discord more obvious so you guys can join us on Discord if you're interested in playing games and stuff. I got the new Marvel Rivals. I just haven't played it too much yet. There's gonna be a TV. I'm gonna plant a TV right here. I got a TV stand. I'm gonna get a TV and plug that in the computer so I can monitor what's going on over here, and you know how you're supposed to do it. I just haven't gotten to it yet, and then that way I can talk on Discord, play my games, fuck off, do my thing. We need to get better on internet, and then hopefully next time I stream there'll be like some shelves and stuff behind me, not just a bunch of bullshit, a mess. I got the coolest Christmas present ever for my wife though. I'm so excited. I'll be showing that off for sure, man. I'm excited. Got a bunch of cool stuff for Charlie. Check this out. I ain't wrap this thing. Look at this thing. It's dope, right? I'm just gonna give that to him. Got a bunch of like things in here, and this opens and closes. Yeah, this is dope. Bet you wish you were my kid right now. Alright, 30 minutes. Bye. Good night, everybody. I was going to say something else and I totally forgot. I guess it's going to have to wait until June.